Ring, ring. Hello, this is Will Smith. You're making an I Am Legend reboot, but you don't want me? Okay, bye.
Ring, ring. Hello. This is also a phone. We're making a Tetris movie. How about that?
Ring, ring. Hello, it's Will Smith. What's that? American Horror Story's got a new intro, and it's still not as good as Pretty Much It. Okay, Will. Roll it.
Boo!
Jesus Christ.
Today is our first episode of October.
Ooh,
Spooktober, Rocktober.
Spook.
Hashtag Rocktober.
There's some Spooktober.
I've changed it to the Rocktober.
That makes it worse.
It does.
No, it's The Rock. It's for Dwayne The Rock
But the whole
Johnson,
point
so-
of
Dwayne the
joke.
Rocktober.
The whole
The
point was
Rocktober.
that Rocktober sounds like October.
But with an
So
R.
does The Rock.
and a K.
It's the October. Now it's the Rocktober.
Well, let me just tell you, it's Rocktober 3rd, 2014.
Yeah, hey, guys.
Welcome to Pretty Much It. My name is Eric.
I'm Jake.
And you know what? Wait, we should have our names be spooky names.
All right. Mine is Eric Scared Stifler.
Jake Skellington.
Mike
Mikey Bola.
Mooberry.
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 It happened on Mooberry Street. We've got news to talk about, ladies.
Can't we just talk about something that's not the news?
We just talk about
Sure.
Halloween.
Sure,
Hey,
we can talk about movie news if you want instead of news.
What's
can
your
do that.
opinion? What's your guys' opinion on frisbee golf? I think it's a little retarded.
I think we should talk about Doctor Strange.
Well,
Speaking of strange.
That's pretty strange.
Yeah.
okay.
I'm no doctor, but that was pretty strange. Doctor Strange.
No,
what
no,
happened to the dog?
There's
Joaquin Phoenix is out.
no Jaqueenix at all. huh?
No Joaquinix.
No Jaqueenix at all.
Joaquinix.
All right. Well, you know what?
It was
were
going
saying-
so slow.
Too
Yeah.
good to be true.
Yeah.
No,
Not
we
even
were-
too good to be true. I don't
not
know. Like,
that.
It wasn't
I mean, like-
ever like I was like, oh my god, it has to happen.
It would have been great.
Yeah.
But I think there are many other.
I think Jared Leto was a good choice as well. He was a good choice. And then the new one is Ethan Hawke is now being looked at.
Well, the director-
bless you, Jake, by the way. I guess sneezing and
Sick.
okay. Must be Spooktober.
Sick.
The director of Sinister, starring
Right.
Ethan Hawke.
Yep.
Yeah,
So that would
that's
make
right.
sense.
It does
but
make sense. I could totally picture Ethan Hawke doing it.
As
and
a
I would
wizard?
love it. Oh, for sure.
For
sure.
I think he's too serious as a.
I would love to see him being silly, I guess. Silly? Goofy?
a
Crazy?
silly, serious
Wizardry?
wizard.
Yeah. I'm down with it.
I mean, I always took Doctor Strange to be a serious man in a non-serious comic.
That's
know?
a good description because it's
Mike
like
starts crying. that was amazing.
You got it. You
I'm
got
so
it.
fucking
Somewhere in the world,
prophetic.
Kevin Feige just went,
Yeah, I haven't read many Doctor Strange comics,
yeah,
but like
we read enough.
when it gets to literally like acid trip
World warping.
He's
where
not.
it's
He's
just
not like, hey, I'm Hunter S. Thompson. No,
he's like, I gotta go through crazy tetrahedron land to get
he's
to
like,
the
wow,
magical
Doctor
realm.
Strange,
And
another
it's
day to
like-
work.
Yeah, and I think that just that is a pretty cool dynamic for a movie for
Yeah.
a guy to just be like
But
walking
now
through.
I could totally picture Ethan Hawke doing that.
Yeah,
I think it'd be cool.
But Ethan Hawke with like a wizard beard.
Yeah. I'm totally down with it, man.
For me, he never had I always come back to that, but the screen presence, like the presence, you know. I don't know if he could really.
Maybe then, you know
All
what,
right,
then I
he's
just like
got-
Ethan Hawke, I
He's
guess.
got to
I like
be
him.
the supreme sorcerer.
Yeah.
The best one.
Well, he'll be Supreme, all right.
Not just Jake
Yeah.
Hoyt from Training Day.
By the way, did you guys just feel that breeze?
That
I just felt a ghost pass through.
That was Sorcerer Supreme.
Maybe that
Doctor
was Ethan
Strange.
We'll talk about Sorcerer Supreme later on, American Horror Story or
okay.
something like that.
it was actually the ghost of Joaquin Phoenix not being in a superhero movie.
Oh, yikes. That's got me scared inside out.
Yeah.
Good one.
Pixar's Inside Out.
Great.
Did you see the teaser trailer?
I
I
did.
didn't- It just happened, and I didn't. I
It's
missed it.
not much. It's
Not much,
It's
I
actually it's a
figured.
really nice like Pixar
Introduces the-
retrospective
yeah.
of their movies. Actually,
I think
Oh.
like yeah, it's
How,
actually like it adds-
selfish.
Selfish. Did you say?
Yeah, fuck you.
Well, there was Shellfish. There's
Yeah.
Nemo was in there.
It actually adds like this kind of new layer to the movie because like the whole campaign was like all of our movies had emotions and like
Yeah.
we had joy, we had sadness.
Yeah.
And then it's like now here are the emotions.
Here are the emotions
Yeah,
you're used
yeah,
to. Like here's where they live.
personified.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
And
It looks okay. I actually like the trailer probably more than the movie. I'm gonna like.
really, why? I think
It looks a little simple to me. I don't know.
I like the whole idea that it's like Pixar's first like really cartoony,
Yes,
like
yes,
thing.
yes.
yeah.
I remember
like,
we talked about that.
Are all Pixar movies really simple?
This is what we said last time. Oh, simple.
Oh, simple.
Yeah. He was like, "Oh, it looks simple." You know,
about
Finding
that.
Nemo is about a fish. Where am I? Found you.
why
Finding
don't you
Nemo.
try explaining the plot to
All right.
Up?
Okay.
Don't even try.
I'm old. I need some adventure. Here's some adventure.
Yeah.
Feel young again. There's also a dog.
All right, I guess. All right.
Okay, that
Fair
Ratatouille.
enough. All right, we beat
I'm
him.
a rat. I want to cook soup. He cooks soup. It turns out it's pretty good too.
that whole movie was about trying to find
I'm a
the
rat.
perfect soup.
I want to cook soup. Cook soup.
Gotta
Hashtag
cook soup.
I think it looks cute. I'm looking forward to it. It's the trailer pumped me up.
Yeah, I
The
like
little
the
teaser
characters. I think the characters are all gonna
and the
play.
voices.
Yeah, I think.
Samuel
And then it's
Jackson,
like
right?
there's one point at the end of the trailer.
I don't remember.
There's one point at the end of the trailer where like Sadness just walks
Yeah.
in and then just walks out.
That was hilarious. I actually laughed. I laughed.
Oh,
at
I
that,
gotta
yeah.
see this. This sounds great.
And you know who's voicing Sadness? From The Office. Not Pam. A bigger woman.
Phyllis.
Phyllis.
oh
yeah.
God,
perfect.
Get outta
That's
here.
like the perfect
A little bit
voice.
of typecasting.
Yeah, the perfect voice.
But hey, in
Yeah.
Side Out, Inherent Vice.
Yeah, how about this, huh? I'm even into
my
this.
God.
So what do you think about this, guys? So why don't you give us a little backstory? What is this?
Well, it's the new movie by Paul W.S. Is that his name?
Paul Thomas Anderson.
Always
Paul
get confused.
W.S. Thompson.
I always get confused with that asshole.
There's so many different. Yeah,
I'm talking about the Resident Evil guy. Not
Yeah,
him.
you are. That's a huge
Yeah.
distinction.
Not him.
Yeah.
Paul Thomas Anderson.
Thomas
right?
Anderson. Now it's. I think
The
we've
guy
said this
who
before.
made. Now he did like where there will
Boogie
be
Nights.
blood,
Magnolia,
Boogie
The
Nights.
Master, this, that, the
The
other
Master,
thing.
yeah.
There will be
Now-
blood.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This.
Funny.
Not. I mean, like just like.
does.
Yeah.
It does look funny.
Just like the visuals in this movie. I don't know what the. Like,
I love it. I
He's
love
got.
that look.
He's got like this style that no one else comes close to, where it's just like a frame of a shot. Like this guy understands like the photography.
As my film professor put it when I went to college for 1 year, the intrinsic excellence.
That's the most bullshit thing
That
I've
is
ever
I
heard.
Really?
left college.
Yeah.
So
That's bullshit.
He
like,
just.
when are we making movies,
all right.
assholes?
He basically knows how to make a good picture that moves.
Him and Wes Anderson.
I think
Yes,
a
yeah.
little different though from his other stuff.
This looks, I gotta be honest with you.
It
this
looks a little more faster paced.
If this didn't have his name on it, I don't think everyone would be super pumped.
Oh, really?
That's what I think.
Oh, I think just.
I was like,
if I didn't know if it was this kind of movie, just like seeing Joaquin Phoenix and.
Jaquinix.
but I think you need to know. Well, him too. Yeah, but I think you need to know what it's going to be for the trailer to really
Yeah,
sell.
that's
I think
true.
without their names attached, it's not. It's
I mean,
like,
I haven't seen anyone. The only people I've seen been like, "Oh, cool," or like people in our like community.
Yeah, I
kind
haven't
of
seen
thing,
anybody
you know?
losing their minds or anything. But
I haven't
think
seen
it
a random
looks-
person say
it looks good.
I think-
it
yeah.
didn't blow my mind. The trailer.
Well, like with a lot of his movies, sometimes he will make like a very slow kind of
Slow burn?
Yeah, not even a slow burn.
Because there's no burn.
Yeah, just
there's no
kind of
ending.
just like
No.
a movie that's with like just very dialogue heavy. This looks like it's got like a pace, faster
This
pace
looks much
to it.
more sort of
Yeah.
lighter,
Accessible.
maybe not lighter, but yeah, faster pace. Sure.
Yeah, and it's got like a couple of visual
I wouldn't say
gags.
accessible because
Yeah.
I feel like that has a negative
Yeah.
connotation to it, but in the way we
Yeah.
usually use it.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, I get you.
Yeah.
I get
get
you.
me.
But it looks good.
Yeah.
I'm
yeah.
looking
forward to it.
I'm cool. I'm down with it.
Inside Out, Inherent Vice.
Are you going back to Inside Out?
Interstellar?
You can't do that.
Do
You
whatever I
can't do that
fucking
with
want, Dad.
segues. You're doing reverse ways.
Okay, so all I have to say about Interstellar is apparently there's like 5 trailers out now, spoils the whole movie. So obviously we don't have
TV
trailers
spots,
anymore.
a new
Yeah,
trailer.
so we're obviously not. I mean, I only watched the first teaser, so
Someone
I'm
told
good.
me
Holy
they said, well,
Christ.
it's not really. They don't show much new, but still.
Dude, even posters are spoiling it. I saw
still-
a poster
yeah.
and I was like, God, I didn't want to see that, and I had to get rid
Yeah,
of it.
there was a commercial on where they. I'm not going to
I'm
explain
looked.
it.
I'm not looking.
There was a commercial on where they showed what appeared to be something in space.
Yeah, I don't want
wanna-
to know anything.
yeah,
so
I
don't
don't
say a
wanna-
word.
It
And
was-
definitely don't say a word because I already bought my tickets to it.
I'm not gonna. I'm not.
To what I'm about
just,
to tell you.
I'm just saying that it. I mean, it still
too
looks
much.
Yeah.
Too much. Yeah.
But
yeah.
literally, you know me. Any
Yeah,
trailer
any
is
is
too
too
much.
much.
Yeah.
But
the
so-
first trailer.
was fine.
But
It
that's
was
the
a
thing.
teaser,
Here's
yeah.
the thing. Like, we had a whole conversation about this. Jake thought that wasn't a good trailer because it didn't show
Yeah, happy
anything.
now?
Need a little bit more.
Now that there's too much.
Yeah.
Now how do you feel?
It's because they heard
Yeah.
Jake.
Yeah,
They were like, oh, we got to get his ass in the seat.
Even when I said this, I didn't say I want 1,000 trailers. I said I want a little more. A little more convincing.
Should have specified.
Yeah.
Because now, look, they listen to
Because
me.
now
and
they
gave us
show
all
the
this
scene
shit.
of Matthew
Yep.
McConaughey with his head exploding in the vacuum
Yep.
of space.
Yep.
He
And
says,
then the
I can-
xenomorph.
I can do this.
Technically, it doesn't happen. It turns to glass, and then like it.
All
That's
right,
not.
anyway.
That happens in the movies. You
So
idiot.
Mission to
70
Mars,
millimeter
man.
IMAX, 70 millimeter IMAX
Yeah, cool,
on
huh?
November. It doesn't say. 3 days
Well-
early. I can't do the
Well,
math
I
right
mean,
now.
did you hear like why they're doing that?
Well, to preserve
Every-
the format, I guess. Or?
Every movie theater that supports that 70 millimeter thing will be getting it 3 days early.
That's cool.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay, I see. So they're trying to get it into more.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's
right.
cool.
So I bought my tickets to see it. I'm seeing
Yeah.
it on
I
that,
might have
whatever
to.
day that is.
I
Yeah,
have to.
join me. We won't be sitting next to each other at this point.
That'll
Yeah.
be a Tuesday.
I
That's
didn't,
okay.
I didn't want to wait on you.
We don't have to
so I
hold
just bought
hands.
it. Okay,
Nah,
not
that's
this
fine.
time.
I'm still debating.
But I
'cause
just
a
want to
month
let everybody
away.
know it's coming out early. Technically, if you have a theater near
Pretty
you,
cool.
Yeah,
Thanks,
very cool.
Nolan. Hashtag in Nolan we trust.
Well, you know who else we trust? Neeson.
Yeah,
We trust Neeson.
I do.
Take 3.
It's actually TAC 3N.
I'm so happy it's taken with a 3 in the middle.
Yeah,
it might
you
as
know
well
what?
be.
Me
Fuck
too.
it.
It's so
I don't-
stupid.
yeah,
They
it's
and
so
they know it's
stupid.
stupid. They don't care.
But like at the same time,
It's transcended the
like I
ridiculousness.
tried looking for the Taken 3 trailer by typing in Taken 3, and I couldn't find it.
I had to put Take 3.
I had to put Take
What a hell of
3
an SEO.
in,
That's
yeah.
uh,
It's a little
I didn't
weird.
watch the trailer because I don't care.
Oh,
at all.
watch
I'll,
Eric.
I'll probably see the movie,
Oh,
but I don't
Eric.
care.
I think,
Well, but I'll probably see it as a goof. But I mean,
like,
I don't
no,
know.
but
you
it's
should
like
see it as a
you
goof.
should have seen the trailer.
Wait, is it taking itself seriously?
Yes.
No.
But the thing
we
is,
saw the poster, right? We saw the
Yes.
poster.
Yeah, we saw the
Okay,
poster.
we don't have to say anything.
Yeah.
Go on.
Anyway, the reason, I thought Taken 2 was like a gigantic
Goof
joke.
fest, yeah.
It's
Big
super
goof
goof
fest,
fest.
yeah.
One of the goofiest goof fests.
and it was worse for me
that ever
because I thought the
goofed.
first one was like art. I love the first one more than anything.
First one was great. It was a great thriller.
But like this is breaking all the molds of that.
Who
like
goes missing this time? Nobody, right?
nobody. Here's
Okay.
well,
No.
it's a
Nobody's
complete-
taken.
Nobody's taken.
That's why
well,
it's called
no,
Take 3.
it's Liam Neeson technically.
Well, his wife is like taken from him.
That was in the second one.
No, she's dead.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's in the trailer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Jeepers.
Well,
creepers.
like, because the whole movie is
He's framed
Liam
for his-
Neeson is on the run.
Yeah.
From cops. Like
Yeah.
now, Liam Neeson has to fight cops.
Right.
And it looks good. The trailer. I mean,
So wait, I thought you just said not to see it.
No, I said you should.
Oh, see
Yeah.
the trailer,
Yeah.
not the movie. I thought you were saying you shouldn't see the movie.
Only- yeah,
I said I'm going to
because-
see the movie as a goof, and you were like, no, don't.
No,
Like, I
no, see it
expected-
as a not goof. Yeah.
Like
I get it.
like when
I get it now.
When I started the trailer, I expected
The
like
worst.
I expected Liam Neeson to be like, the whole world was taken. Oh,
Are you saying you think it looks good?
I'm saying it looks so much better than Taken 2.
Oh,
yep.
Like-
could we have like a Hangover 3 situation here where I
That's
ended
what
up
I was
loving
saying.
Hangover
Yeah.
3?
Yeah,
I
it's-
loved Hangover
It's
3.
like same thing as Hangover 2, which was a carbon copy of the first one.
Yep.
And the third one is a completely different thing.
I gotta
Interesting.
say.
All right.
this
And
was-
I would see it.
Go ahead.
Oh, I was gonna
They're
say
fun.
because now since Taken 1, every Liam Neeson movie he's played the Taken character.
Pretty much.
It'd be nice to see him like as the Taken character again, like doing
Going
it.
back to what he's
Yeah,
where it
been
started.
doing,
yeah.
like and like actually
where he can
it.
do it because that's what it's
That's
supposed
what
to
he's
be.
supposed
right.
to be doing.
And I'm the type of person after I saw Taken, I was like, I never want another one. Just please keep it like that.
Oh,
but I
yeah.
still think I'm like, okay,
Taken
this is
2
cool
was garbage,
because
so, yeah.
the last line in the trailer was a callback to the original.
Oh, okay, then I'll watch the trailer. Don't tell me.
Yeah.
I'll watch the trailer.
It was really cool. I don't know how many
Alright.
times you've seen the original Taken.
I saw it a couple
but
times.
You should
because
pick
I ended
up
up
on
watching it on DVD.
Yeah, you should
finally.
pick up on it.
Alright.
And it gave me chills. I'm getting chills right. I'm
gave me
getting
at least
chills about Taken right now.
Spooktober,
Thank you.
man.
Give me
That's
those
what it is.
Taken.
neon bumps.
Nice.
Speaking of spooky things, huh? This
Yo,
is.
can I just say, I enjoyed the movie I Am Legend.
Did
to
you?
a point. To a point.
I like the idea.
I didn't
of
like
it.
the ending.
Oof, yeah, I got a
Ending
lot
was
to
really
talk
bad.
about.
I like the
But-
visuals.
Now, and we've definitely talked about this at
Yeah.
some point. So you've already told us this whole story, but for newcomers,
Okay, so first of all, right off the bat,
this is like the main reason I wanted to talk about this
Alright.
at all. Otherwise, I would have skipped it.
right off the
but-
bat with the movie, the movie had so much more going for it because this movie fell victim to a lot of movies that like things that are going on right now. They filmed in everything. They filmed the monsters real with real people in makeup.
And those
at the
beautiful garbage bag clothes. Remember
last,
that?
yeah,
Oh.
last second,
Yep.
do everything in CG.
It's like Studio ADI. You subscribe
Yeah,
to them on YouTube.
exactly.
Oh, wow.
Every time they
I
post
didn't
something, I'm
know
like, this is
this.
incredible.
Yeah, and those monsters look terrible.
They were terrible.
awful.
Yeah, they
Yeah.
did look bad.
And other thing to preface
They
about
weren't monsters either. It was
Yeah,
so
it was
stupid,
so
but whatever.
stupid.
Half of that movie was great.
yeah,
Half of it, not like
the
the
first
and
half?
No, I don't mean that. I mean just half of the elements of the
Oh,
movie.
yeah.
Was great.
I read the I Am Legend, but it was like the first.
It's a
book.
short story. It's not.
It's so much better than
But
the
it's not a
movie.
book.
much
It's
better.
not like a novel.
It's a book.
Yeah.
I thought it was like accounts, sort of. Am I thinking of something else?
In a
Okay.
way. Well, it's kind of like it's the Last Man on Earth and like what
On
he does.
Earth,
Yeah,
excuse
on
you,
Earth.
Will Smith.
Yeah,
Yeah.
what he does every day.
Right.
And
But it devolves into him being a legend.
well, that's the
Well, that's
main-
the best part. Can we say
that's-
that?
Yeah, let's say
That's
the whole
best part. There's no reason for the title of the movie in the movie.
To just like get out. I mean, this book is over 50 years old, so
You
let me
read
just
it
get
too?
out
Yeah.
of the way.
Okay.
you
The
have-
whole
No, I just
movie.
know it.
The whole movie is. I mean, the whole
The book.
The whole book. The main guy during the day he kills vampires in their sleep, and then towards the end of the movie he finds that vampires are now like they're
They
smart.
own the earth.
They own the
basically.
earth.
They
So
have
like
communities set
they
up
have
and everything.
communities,
Yep.
and they
And
they
so
take
he
they take him and they're about to execute him, and right before they do it, like he sees like little vampire kids like pointing at him, going like, "Oh shit, I'm the legend."
Yeah,
now."
he's what we think of Dracula as.
Yeah,
Right.
So
Cool
that's
as
the
hell.
whole
That's
thing.
such a great idea.
That's literally why it's called I Am Legend.
There's no reason for that in the movie.
even in the alternate ending.
And I'll
there's
even
like,
do you one
Yeah.
better. They want to reboot it. with a whole new script that has nothing to do with the book.
Again?
They just want to call it I Am Legend.
What could you possibly do? It's a good.
Maybe they just like
I
the
literally
title.
wrote the notes. It says reboot, no Will Smith, totally unrelated to source
They
material.
just like
Wait
the
a minute,
title,
how
I
could
guess.
So is
It's
it?
just the title. They're basically just rebooting with the
But
title.
like the premise is like it's the apocalypse.
Mhm.
Last like
they just want to make another apocalypse movie, basically.
Well, but like the reason why they stand above all other apocalypse movies is that that was the first thing to do, like the last man on Earth. They
Yeah.
did like 5
Earth.
movies.
Yeah.
Earth. Okay. Not Harrison Ford.
Will Smith?
Who's the Planet of the Apes guy?
Planet of the Apes. Charlton Heston.
Charlton Heston.
He did a I Am Legend movie. I think that was Omega Man or something like that, or
Yeah.
Last Man on Earth.
Oh, yeah.
Last Man on Earth was Vincent Price.
Okay.
There were so many other and no one has ever really gotten close to the book yet.
No.
This could have
They were
been
all based on it. You're right.
Yeah,
You're
like
right.
and it would be so easy to make this book because you need one actor.
It's
One
pretty basic.
actor.
Yeah, it's pretty simple.
And
God
what
damn.
and like I mean they had the dog in the
Yeah.
movie, but
Yeah.
what happens in the book with the dog is so much more sadder than what happens in the movie. That was a sad scene, but in the book
Well,
it's
and also, it's like, again, like half of the movie was great. That movie, I Am
Yeah.
Legend.
Yeah.
Because, like, you remember the part when he sees the mannequin move?
Yeah.
that was great.
That was
like,
incredible.
That was
yelling
great.
So
at
it's
it
like
and stuff.
some of it is so great, and then some of it is so bad.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
I did
Yeah.
enjoy it overall enough that I was like looking back, I enjoyed it because it was beautiful. Like the city.
Oh, that
Yeah,
stuff is
yeah,
good.
yeah.
The visuals.
the Batman
yeah.
Superman poster was classic. That's at 2012, right? They said it
Yeah,
was going to be in
that's
2012. Maybe that's why they're rebooting it.
Yeah.
So they can fix that.
We gotta get that again. Yeah.
But
Wow. It's like, oh, what else? If it's gonna be
just
different
based on
than
some
this-
random original script somebody wrote, and they were like, let's put I Am Legend on.
I
that.
wouldn't be surprised if it's zombies, because that's like.
It will be. It's
You
just
think they're
gonna
still
be,
trying to capitalize
yeah,
on that?
Yeah.
Because as much as zombies have risen in popularity, we haven't had that many zombies.
They're rising from the dead. They're rising in popularity. They're rising right up out of Nacho Vigalondo has
Good
a new movie coming
transition.
out.
Great.
What the fuck is that?
Time Crimes. Here's the problem. Yes, Time Crimes. Yes. Did you see Extraterrestrial?
No.
It was okay. Nothing for me. And then I haven't seen his new movie Open Windows, the one with Elijah Wood and Sasha Grey, and it's all on a computer desktop.
Oh yeah.
Haven't seen it yet.
That looked funny.
But he just announced he's doing. By the way, we were done with I Am Legends, right? I think there's nothing else to say. But Nacho Vigalondo, he announced that he had a great idea that he wants to do a movie. It's a kaiju Godzilla type of movie, like a monster movie.
Yeah.
Cool.
And he said it's going to be a guy in a suit, a guy in a monster suit, and
Wow.
he's like, actually, I'm going to be in the monster suit.
That's amazing.
It's just doing whatever
If
he
you're
wants.
directing that movie, why the hell not?
I'm actually really excited. I don't want to know anything else because he literally said he's like I came up with a great twist to make the cheapest monster movie ever, and it's gonna be frustrating as hell for you, and I can't wait. And I was like, what a weird sell. He said it's gonna annoy you.
You're gonna hate it.
as a viewer.
Imagine he is like directing the movie in the Godzilla suit.
I know.
and
He's
he
gonna
goes,
go, okay,
"Cut,
you go
cut,
here. You go
cut."
here. All right, so you're gonna do this, right? It's just like,
over
I can't hear you, Nacho. First of all, he's Spanish, so I don't know what we're doing, but I think that sounds awesome. Sounds weird. I just love that he was like, yeah, I came up with a weird an idea to make it really annoying or
yeah,
something.
my
I don't know what
curiosity
that
is
means.
peaked. That's for
I like
sure.
movies that
for
like
sure.
take crazy risks like that. Like
Hell yeah.
like one of my favorite movies is Enter the Void.
Mhm.
I would never recommend that movie to
Never.
anybody.
No, but I know it's got
there
the
is like
blinking and everything, right?
well, no, I mean like there is a good 2 hours
Just
of like nothing
fucking
happening. in that
kaleidoscope
movie.
happening.
Well, no, I mean there's like a 10-minute kaleidoscope scene, but
2 hours? How long is this movie?
it's like almost 3 hours.
Okay.
Yeah,
alright.
The
So
beginning
wow,
was
you're
cool
right.
because
There's
like,
a large part of that
You've
movie
seen
where
it?
it's like,
I couldn't finish it.
Okay.
yeah, because I mean, and that's completely understandable.
Yeah.
I would never fall. If someone came up to me,
I've got to give it a shot.
Because I watched it because of you, and I was like, oh.
And then I was like, maybe I don't like.
I like the
that
beginning because
Yeah.
someone died, and I
Jonathan
was like, oh, this is a thing that happens in a
right.
movie,
Mm.
you know. But then,
yeah,
This is
Yes.
definitely a movie so far.
no, but then it gets. Yeah.
I'm comfortable.
but it's oh man, my dad almost like disowned me over that movie because
What the fuck is
because
this?
like pretty much it like prime. Old, pretty much
Yeah,
it.
yeah,
Before,
yeah.
Like when I was still in college, I mentioned that was one of my favorite movies ever.
of
And
the
my-
year, you did it of the
Yeah,
year.
and my
in your
dad
list.
decided to take that as an example and watch it. And
he
he
probably
called
got
me and he
mad.
said, "What the fuck is wrong?"
And you
with
said,
you?
"No,
Yeah, I was
you
like,
must not watch from the disc."
from the disc.
yeah, I can
But
imagine.
yeah, I like
I
movies.
felt like his time
yeah,
was wasted, and he got more mad.
Yeah,
knowing
because
dads.
he said like my life, 2 hours of it is now gone. But
So
yeah,
he
I
didn't like it at all.
No.
Well,
I love movies, but I was trying to say I love
okay.
movies that like intentionally try to fuck with you. I like it because it's like it's different. I
Well,
like seeing different things.
Yeah.
speaking of movies that try to fuck with you,
Is this inappropriate?
give me a second.
What is?
The iPhone movie? They're making the Saw musical?
You wish.
No, they're
Don't
putting
you
it in
wish?
theaters again.
No, it's coming to theaters because I can't believe it, but it's been 10 years.
That's
the most depressing.
That
Does
is.
that make you feel old? I
Makes
see
me
like
feel
wrinkles on
really
your
old.
face.
That's
Can I
like-
just say 2004 is? I would say 2004 is the year my life started, kind of like in a way like that. Like I can say now, like, oh, that was 10 years
Is
ago.
that when you first had like sex? Or
Yeah,
what?
yeah. I was well, actually 13. I guess wouldn't be that ridiculous for
Really
this day and
little.
age. Maybe today.
Yeah.
10 years ago, maybe not, but today, no, that was not. I think
10
it took another.
years
It took
ago.
another 8 or so years.
I remember
But-
seeing that in the theater and just.
See, I didn't see it in theaters.
Wow.
I very vividly remember it. I very vividly remember it was one of the first movies I stole, and
Wow.
I have since given them a whole lot though.
Yeah.
So,
Wow.
but I watched it on my computer at home. I think it was that like LimeWire or Kazaa.
Yeah,
days,
how the
I
hell
guess?
did you even
Yeah.
download that
And
back then?
I don't know,
Kazaa
but I
days,
remember
yeah.
watching it on my shitty 4x3 monitor in my family computer room where we couldn't masturbate or anything, so it was like really weird.
Gotta
No,
be, yeah.
and I was trying to watch the movie and masturbate, and I couldn't. But I remember I was watching it, and it ended, and it was like the best movie I had ever seen in my life, as you know.
Yeah.
That was the first. I
That was like before. I'm sorry.
No, I was
You
just.
should
I
be.
remember
Yeah.
running to Blockbuster the day it came out to rent
Mhm.
it because by that time there was a lot of buzz around it.
Oh,
And
yeah.
I remember being like, "Oh, I gotta see this movie."
It, like, changed my damn life.
Her head explodes. It was
Yeah.
amazing.
Would you say?
The head exploded.
Yeah.
It doesn't happen at all in that movie.
No,
What are you
it
talking
doesn't. I
about?
don't know.
Would you say that's like the last?
It's literally the last movie.
Yeah, so like maybe one or two would be like the last
Three.
movies.
It's a perfect trilogy.
So okay, the three were the last movies where like they actually had good twists. Can you think of a movie since then where you went, "Oh my god"?
I can, but I
Yeah.
couldn't tell you off
Dead
the top
Silence,
of my head.
man. That might have
Dead
been around that
Silence?
time. Dead Silence had a great twist. Wait a minute, you talking about just movies in general?
Yeah, movies
or
in general
Saw
have-
movies.
Movies in general.
Oh,
What are you talking
yeah,
about?
there's
I
twists
see
that
like
are
10
awesome
every
all the
year
time,
that have
yeah.
amazing twists.
Really?
I can't tell you one off the top of my head, but yeah, I can say
Yeah,
that. Yeah,
for sure.
with
Give
confidence.
me one.
I can't because I
I
don't
see,
like,
I
it's
can't either.
hard because I can't think of it now, and also I wouldn't want to.
Well, no, that's the reason.
It's
why
kind of
I'm
like if you
talking
say going
I know
into a movie
movies that
knowing
had
you have a
twists.
twist. No, but going into a
Yeah.
movie knowing there's a twist ending kind of is a spoiler in my eyes.
Well-
So it's like I don't know what I could say.
Well, no, I'm just saying like twists that like made you like your head fucking
Lose your
explodes.
twist.
Yeah.
Yeah, for me, yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
I don't like since Saw 1, 2, and like in all those movies there were twists that made me go fuck.
Even though I will
Oh, for
say that
sure.
Yeah.
that one in
Well-
Saw was really good to the point where there hasn't been any that.
That's
good.
what I'm talking about.
Like maybe close.
That was
but
one of the biggest ever.
That to
yeah.
me,
Yeah.
I was like, what?
But I would say Saw 1, 2, and 3 are like a perfect little trilogy in my
Mm.
eyes. I think they're great.
Perfect
And
little
then
trilogy. Box set.
Saw 3 is better than Saw 2 though, so it's like Saw 1, Saw 3, and Saw 2
Saw 2 I
probably.
love.
You know what? I don't know. It's tough. They're pretty damn close. But
like
then
the twists
Saw
in Saw
4,
2.
5, and
Yeah.
6 are Saw 4, 5, and 6 are they have their moments, but they're okay. And then they never made any more after that. So I'm very excited to go see this one again though. I can't wait. I'll be seeing it for
Danny
sure. Did you see the
Glover.
poster? It's beautiful.
Yeah,
that's cool.
yeah.
Beautiful. Danny Glover, baby.
Danny
Where
Glover,
did he
fuck
go?
yeah.
He just
Yeah,
disappeared.
exactly.
It's so weird to think he was in that movie.
I know. It's
Yeah.
excellent. It was a real movie with a real person.
And
in
to
it.
think,
And
10,
also
10
Ben-
years later.
Ben from Lost was in that movie too.
Oh yeah, Zepp. He's Zepp.
Yeah.
10 years later, we've got
Paranormal Activity. 7.
no, we have James Wan's directing Fast and Furious 7.
I know.
That's crazy.
Well, Saw was a huge.
So weird.
You know what? It might be a little sad to say this, but watching Saw was one of the last things I watched with my grandpa before he died.
Nice.
And I remember when that movie ended, he said, "What the fuck were we
then
watching?"
he- and-
yeah.
Wow. So then yeah.
You had him hooked up.
That
to a
was
machine.
it.
He died with a really
Yeah.
disappointed view of the world.
Wait, he didn't
Yeah.
like it?
Oh no! Like after that,
Oh,
he,
shit.
No, not that he only didn't like. Not that he was just like, did we just watch a movie? Like he just didn't understand anything.
It was
Like,
not his thing.
Like he didn't.
Old people, it's hard for them to like, because I mean that movie was really like a murder mystery type of thing.
It's a thriller. It's not even a
Yeah.
horror
Well, like,
movie.
imagine-
No, it's like a crime.
Not at all.
Imagine being
Yeah.
80 years old and then seeing one of those scenes where it goes. Yeah. So like,
Oh, like the crazy cuts. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So he must have just been like, what?
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
what-
You're
was
right,
that
you're right.
something?
He's used to. Yeah, he's looking.
I
at
really
cute
hope that
kid.
doesn't happen to me. I
He
hope
always
as I
used
get
to-
older, I can adapt
Well,
to
that
how
will
media
be normal
changes.
for us. But what's the next thing? We have no idea.
No, I just hope
Yeah.
media, like I can adapt my old person brain to new media and like
Do you
these
think
things
we're
that
gonna
are
be
different.
like that? Do you think when we're old we'll be able to get what kids are watching?
I hope so.
Or do you-
Otherwise, that would be a horror story. That would be.
I tell you, with
American-
me,
that would be an
sometimes-
American horror story, guys.
Well,
it would be.
on to TV news.
Yeah.
You have anything else?
No.
Okay. It is TV news time, and
okay, Jake.
Jake is really sick. Jake is getting tissues. Take all of them.
You could have asked me to deliver those.
Now you don't want to get you don't want him to axe you because
I
that's something
was-
that would happen on American Horror Story.
Fuck you.
That's scary. You don't want that.
No.
American Horror Story TV news.
Maybe if you needed a tree chop down.
What the fuck? The intro for a freak show
Uh-huh.
is incredible. It is terrifying.
it?
What do you think is better, this or the last one, Coven?
Oh, I hated Coven's opening.
The opening, I loved the opening.
Only
the intro.
It might have. I mean, 'cause I wasn't a big fan of Coven.
Oh, that's true.
You haven't. Seen,
I know.
You haven't seen the.
The
first
intro's
and
good
second.
for the other ones.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, I think that. I think
I'll watch them. Damn it, I'll watch them.
I think the second season has the best opening.
Really?
The creepiest.
Yeah.
Like there was like a guy crawling down the stair.
Okay,
Yeah.
good. I'll take a look.
But
But they're all in a similar vein, though. It's cool. I love that they're all similar.
I love in the new one. I love
the arm penis.
the arm penis
Yep.
and the stop motion.
Oh yeah.
So creepy.
You know, it reminded me of the guy that does. It reminded me of David Firth.
Yes,
So
it did.
much.
I wouldn't be
his
surprised
stop
if
motion
they-
stuff.
Yeah.
You remember the thing where like it drilled into the head of the?
Yeah, yeah.
Beautiful.
I think I wouldn't be
I actually
surprised
wouldn't be
if he
surprised if they
did that.
commissioned him, yeah.
He-
Or if they ripped him off.
He does big stuff now.
Yeah.
I
It
thought
looks
was like,
awesome.
I thought it was like
Remember Rubber
I don't
Johnny?
know.
Oh, yeah.
Jesus.
Maybe a Rubber
No,
Johnny
Yeah.
a little bit.
no.
Oh, sorry.
I
Are
don't
we
even wanna
bringing up
think about
scary
it.
things?
Yeah. Oh my God, that's the scariest thing ever.
Yeah,
No, I don't
that's
like that.
scary.
God, wow. They're coming out with a new album.
Aphex Twins?
Mhm.
Oh.
You know how they promoted it?
No.
There was a giant blimp hovering above London and with their logo on it, and everyone was just like, "What the fuck is that?" And then they came out like the next day saying, "Yeah, it was a promotion for a new album."
Oh, for anyone that doesn't know.
Weirdos.
But yeah, I think it looks great. That's all there is to say, really. It's just the intro. I'm very excited.
Yeah, I think
it's going to
you
be
know
a
what?
fun
I think it's
season.
going to be a good season.
It's not going to be sassy like the last one. I know you didn't really care for that, right? Yeah. That was kind of like girl power sassy.
Yeah, girl
I
power,
enjoyed
yeah.
it. I thought it was fun. But
I think this one is going to have a much,
and everyone's back and then some,
yeah,
so that's
I think
cool.
this is going to have like a much broader range because this one it was just like
I think it's
going
going
to
to be a lot creepier.
Yeah,
Like the last
definitely.
one was kind of like sexy in a weird way.
yeah.
Sassy
I hope
kind
this
of.
one's like what Carnival should have been.
I don't remember that
I
show.
loved
yeah,
Carnival.
Oh
I
my
mean, it was
god,
good,
I
but I'm
forgot
saying,
about
like,
that.
This is like Carnival on like a whole nother
Carnival.
level.
Well, this is gonna be much scarier than
love
that. That was just
Carnival.
eerie,
and that just
right?
ended. They never.
You're bringing
I
up
know.
such bad
Oh,
emotions.
sorry.
Let's listen. Don't freak out. Let's take a break.
You know who was
Okay.
voiced in Carnival, the bad guy? Mr. Krabs.
That's right.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
And he also played a rapist.
Good.
Yeah.
That's what I always expected and what I always wanted.
Yeah.
But yeah, let's take a break.
All right.
Gentlemen, let's plug some stuff.
Ooh,
You know what? You know what just happened this week? That was pretty cool.
What's that?
Nyctophobia haunted house tickets went on sale. Is it a haunted house? No. What
What's
do I
that?
call it? I don't know. It's my haunted house.
That you like.
If you
run.
wanna call it
that you
that.
live in?
You make
Yeah,
it and
yeah,
everything.
Is that
No,
what
you
you- yeah.
idiot! It's a spook show. It's you know, you
live
walk
inside a
you
spook
walk
show.
through those monster
It's a spook
masks,
show.
some rubber bats, and they go boo.
Rubber bats?
Just kidding. There's none of that shit.
Oh.
This year's gonna be the best year yet. I'm so excited. We're already.
Ooh,
I
big
mean,
claim.
it's only. Well, I can say it.
Oh,
I
yeah.
believe it.
Yeah.
But it's only been.
Steve
Like,
Jobs thought the
at
iPhone 6 wouldn't bend. I don't know.
That's what he
the
said
worst
before
thing
he
ever.
died.
He would not have had the
Don't-
iPhone 6 exist if he could have chosen it. But no, but he not anything about him. Sorry. It
Sorry,
is
Steve.
already halfway sold out as of recording this episode, and it's only been on sale for less than a day. So that's
Good.
super cool. I'm
That's
excited.
cool. Very cool.
So if you're in New York or in the
Nice.
tri-state area, jump on them. Jump on them. Hope to see you there. Mike,
Me.
anything to plug?
My plug?
Please,
My plug?
please.
Oh, you got my Twitch. I mean, you got my Twitch.
What were you over it?
Yeah. Got my Twitch TV, whatever.com/Mike Peterson 91. I also got a YouTube, youtube.com/MW10T, or you search for Spider Dub, one word. That's it. Follow me on Twitter, but you have to find it yourself.
For me, youtube.com/becausevideogames. I'm gonna see Gone Girl and say things about it. I'm pretty excited about that. And also, I've been playing Shadows of Mordor, and I'm gonna make a video and say things about that because I like saying things about things that are fun.
Did you beat Shadow Mordor yet?
No. It's good though.
Is that like
really
one of those
good.
hard games? The way you said no.
It's actually pretty.
The way you
yeah, it's
Shia
actually
LaBeouf
it's
did.
pretty tough. But yeah, no, I haven't beat it because it came out like yesterday. or
Oh,
the
so
day
you're being
before.
a big girl.
I've been
I don't
busy.
know what that
I've been really
means.
busy. Don't call me a big girl.
Yes,
Hey,
Owen.
what's demeaning
What's the
about...
problem with not being a girl?
I was gonna say I'd be like a little girl.
Okay, well,
Okay.
Now
Why
I'm
did I say that
interested.
like that?
Hey!
Why did I say that like that?
we have a new commentary track. It's October. We got to get spooky again. We
That's
got to go back
Rocktober.
to our roots. It's
Yep.
Rocktober. Goosebumps. Might be my favorite one yet. I know I
Yeah.
always say that, but
This
I
one
mean,
has Anakin Skywalker in it.
It does.
Hayden
It's
Christensen.
great, and it's like we watched 2 really bad episodes, but
Uh-huh.
it's so
It's
funny
funny,
because
yeah.
they're so bad.
So bad.
But then we also watched the best episode, Night of the Living Dummy 3 was
amazing.
really great. Like, really great. And then, and the Gnomes. We did the Gnomes finally. The Living Gnomes. That was a great one, yeah. But, so that is on prettymuchit.com/shop. Of course, you can watch the preview on youtube.com/prettymuchit or facebook.com/prettymuchit. 5 or so minute preview, whatever it is. And then if you're into it, you can get them. Get the full tracks for technically 5 episodes, like 3 and then a long one. But also, of course, you've already been listening to it if you are supporting us on Patreon. And at the beginning of the month is always the best time to join us on Patreon. For $5 a month, you get every new commentary track a week early, which is basically you might be saving money if you are buying them every week.
And our undying love. You get all of our
you get
love.
bonus clips and stuff, which
All
I
of
would
our
say
love.
the beginning of this show was pretty good.
Oh, God, yeah.
Might have been the funniest bonus
Yeah.
clip we have.
And also, as the highest tier Patreon subscription, you can personally ask me for naked pictures.
Yeah,
of
whether or not
myself.
you'll get them is the different story.
Well, I like to send my naked pictures because of the whole scandal.
Right.
I like to
You
take
figure might as well just put them out there.
Yeah,
you're,
top
you're in
tier-
control of your own destiny.
Top tier Patreons, we give them everything. Like,
We give 'em love.
I'll send you my
Everything.
boogers. I'll send
Yeah.
you my tissue.
Some
if you
lucky
want.
girl is gonna get those boogers.
Or probably, most likely a boy, judging by our demographic, is mostly boys.
And speaking of boys, we like to give away a free shirt every single week. A free shirt from beobscure.com. So please go
What's
to
this wee shit?
prettymuchit.com/giveaway.
I'm not a part of this.
prettymuchit.com/giveaway to find out how to enter to win, and you could win a free shirt from beobscure.com. And that's it. Watch the Monday show to find out how to if you won, and that's our secret trick to get you to watch the Monday show. Because nobody likes to watch it, but I really enjoy it now.
It's not really a secret trick, is it?
And that's
Everybody
it for
loves the
break.
Monday show.
No. That's it for the break. Let's talk about video
man.
games,
Yeah,
please.
video games.
Now.
Bit of a slow week. We got
Yeah.
like
Well, you can thank
screenshots
Robin
here
Williams
and
for
little
that.
things here. But
Yeah, Jake.
we do have a patch for Destiny where
Patch
they're-
Adams.
Patch Adams.
Thanks a lot, Robin Williams, for a slow week.
Yeah, once
Okay.
again. Yeah.
Yeah, it's they give you the downloadable clown costume,
Yep. You
and
can
you get to go around to sick space children,
Mm-hmm.
cheer them up.
Yeah, you can shoot them in their caves. Actually, they got rid of that.
Yeah,
I don't know
Eric,
what that
Eric
means,
doesn't get
but-
that
Nope.
reference. Yeah, that's a Destiny reference.
Okay.
Yeah, they patched it so now you get better loot, which is cool.
Nice.
You have a better chance of not getting shitty loot, which is cool. They fixed
Sick.
something.
But this sucked because I've been getting so much loot that was shitty, and now it's now it's gonna be good.
Yeah, after you've invested so much time in it, you're like,
Yeah.
fuck this.
Fuck.
I know.
God damn
Oh, man.
Especially with those people who are abusing the loot caves.
Yeah.
That's. Oh well, people have been.
What are you talking about?
People have been cheating to get higher up levels where usually you have to work hard to do it. So it's
Find cool stuff.
They're
like
working
cool
smart,
armor
not
and
hard.
weapons.
I'd be the cheater.
yeah, you'd be a cheat. Yeah.
Then
But
why
what's
do
the
you
point
play
of playing the
video
video game?
I'm not playing it.
You're not playing. You're not living. Hey.
Oh.
Hey. So that's what they did. Destiny's,
Destiny's Destiny.
God.
Hope they
Destiny's
add
children.
some DLC soon.
Yeah.
Destiny LC.
Yeah, I swear I need more with that game, but that's
Okay.
just me.
That's creepy.
Uncharted 4. We got some looks at some cool concept art.
Of what?
Of Uncharted 4.
Is it a
What is it?
game?
Oh,
Oh,
actually, we have someone showed a high like a full render of Drake's face, and it looks so next gen, and it's so cool.
Well, it's on next gen, right?
yeah.
Okay.
And then we got concept art of it's a slow week, all right. they announced Dreamfall, but I'm not really like a new Dreamfall chapters, but I'm not really like
The
a
fuck
big
is that?
Dreamfall, The Longest Journey. They announced like a new Dreamfall game, but I'm not really too keen on that.
That game that came out in the 2000s?
Yeah, but that's why there's a new one.
Oh.
I thought I had the concept art here, but I don't. But it's
Good
really
job,
cool. It's
Jake.
like sunken cities and Uncharted stuff.
Uncharted.
Yeah, but oh god, I'm so sick.
Thank you,
Excuse me.
Jake.
I got sicker as this progressed.
I think that this lack of VG news probably did it.
Yeah, but
Uh-oh.
the biggest
Oh.
thing I want to talk
Oh,
about this
shit.
is like the worst.
Is
thing
this the
ever.
biggest video game news of the week?
This is movie news. Tetris is getting a movie. They're
Do
making
you
a
know-
real movie.
Do you know who is making it?
No, I don't.
Stop. Who?
I know it's going to be
don't
sci-fi
know.
though. They said it's going to be sci-fi, right?
You're never gonna fucking
Like
believe
it's going to be a
this.
science fiction movie.
Hold on.
Wait, directing?
Who's directing and making this? You're never gonna fucking.
No, I never heard.
The guy who made Food Fight.
No way.
I did see this!
Making it.
I think I did see that!
How did he get work ever?
I don't know, but his words on the movie. It's now confirmed he's a psychopath.
Oh, no!
Because what
Well,
he
now I'm excited.
he said something about Tetris. It's like you won't be seeing blocks running around. It's not gonna be like that.
You know how they run around in the game.
We're
Thanks
not
for the
gonna give them.
reassurance.
We're not gonna give them arms and legs. but we're gonna give Tetris a deeper meaning on an intergalactic scale.
So that for me now that changes everything. When this news came out, I thought this was going to be like a big thing, like a big movie.
Now we know it's just
Now
an
it's just
gonna be
idiot
some
independent
fucking
film.
garbage
Yeah.
DVD.
This is
thing.
just a backyard bash.
Yeah.
He was also saying how the products and mascots have become the new heroes for children.
They have not.
That's
no.
Food
That's
Fight.
Food Fight.
Oh God! What a creep!
What a creep.
Holy crap! What
It's
a creep!
weird because he sounds like a psychopath, but he also talks like an
Did
executive.
you hear him?
No.
His
It was
voice?
typed. It was
Okay.
typed. But it was so weird. It was bizarre.
Like
Like
Stephen
imagine.
Hawking.
Yes.
Okay.
Just like that's the movie Stephen Hawking wanted to make after
Tetris.
After he
Probably would've
figured
been a lot
out
better.
after he figured out how black holes work, that was his next thing on
And
his
how to
list.
speak with like wiggling his eyelid.
Yeah.
As I mean,
Ooh,
wow.
talk dirty to me.
I'm actually
Yeah.
pretty disappointed with what you told me. Yeah, I was expecting. Like,
Oh, I'm sorry. You were excited?
Yeah, well, no, in like a dumb way. I thought it was gonna be like Ender's Game, but it was gonna be branded Tetris.
Ender's Game.
Holy
Yeah, I
shit.
swear to God.
You know, we are
Yeah.
living in a world that the movie Battleship happened.
Yeah, that already
So-
happened.
Exactly.
I would not have been surprised. I mean, this has been parodied, Tetris. It's
Yeah.
a joke.
It's a joke.
Of like the pieces hitting the ground. Like that's happened as a parody on YouTube.
Oh no.
So-
It'd be pretty cool
Yeah.
if we got like a cool remix of like the original song, like an
Dun,
epic
no, the song.
orchestra,
Is
like
that the
Hans
song? You
Zimmer.
know it?
Bum, 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 bum,
Is that really a song?
bum,
Stop, guys. I hate you guys.
No, that's really a song.
I don't know it.
No, that's not it.
I know, but like imagine they did that with Tetris.
What, they make it like the Dark Knight?
Yeah. Oh my God, Hans Zimmer Tetris score.
So what's the other big video game news from this week?
That's it, man.
All right, who do we want to thank for that?
Isn't there another? Isn't Adam
Gamergate.
Sandler doing
Robin
like
Williams.
a?
Robin Williams, yeah.
Isn't Adam Sandler and Peter Dinklage doing a movie like that?
Yeah.
Pixels.
Pixels.
Oh
Yeah, it's the same
And we
thing.
missed that news, man.
What news?
Adam Sandler signed on to do 4 Netflix
That's
movies.
right.
Oh,
Yeah.
I'm sorry. You guys are pumped about
that's
that.
Yeah.
big news.
Yeah.
Cool. Awesome. Yeah, I saw it.
Yeah.
I didn't write it down because I don't know what there is to say. But why don't we talk about the poll? Now this is
Okay.
funny because last week's poll question was a trick question. Don't read it. And as soon as you said it, I knew the answer. So the question was, does Snoop Dogg pay someone to roll blunts for him?
How's
And
that a
the
trick
answer
question?
is because the answer is no. It's Waka Flocka Flame.
That's the guy.
You got the name wrong. So it was a
Waka
trick.
Flocka.
It was a
And
trick,
only one
yeah.
person said it. I guess it looks like
Neat.
J.U.S. Robbie. Is it Juice Robbie? Just Robbie? He pointed out, and this is true, Waka Flocka Flame, is it? It's Flame, right?
I've never even
I'm
heard of
white,
this guy.
so
Why don't you just call him Waka?
Waka. How about
call
that?
him Waka
Waka.
Waka.
Yeah.
Not to be confused with Waka Waka.
I'll do
or
Big Waka.
from Final Fantasy
Right, I'll
X,
do Big
yeah.
Waka. Big Waka actually pays Seth Rogen $50,000 a year to roll his blunts.
Actual
Seth
Seth
Rogen?
It might be a gag, but
Like,
this
does
was
he
a,
have to
this was
file
a
his
big
taxes for
this
that?
was a
Yeah.
big thing, a big stink.
I
It was
wouldn't be
it was a goof. I think I don't know if it's true, but
Well, I mean, there.
it's true that this happened. Whether or not they signed a contract, I don't know.
Well, who's the guy who pays like a DJ to always live in his house? And
Oh, I don't know.
constantly,
That sounds amazing.
it's
All right,
like-
that's this week's poll question.
Yeah.
These are just like factual questions that are
Yeah.
opinion based.
Who is it? I
I was
forget.
very proud of
I
my
don't know.
answer that I put for the poll. Did you
Yeah.
see it?
It was he should have a dog do it,
Because it's Snoop Dogg.
but it's not funny because
That'd
Snoop
be a
Dogg
very
doesn't
messy
even have them
blunt.
do it. It's
Yeah.
Waka.
What a dumb poll. That was
Waka
the worst poll
Flocka.
question ever in the
Hey,
world.
don't call Paul dumb. Paul's one of my
No,
friends.
poll.
Very nice.
Paul.
This week's poll question is okay. It's October. Boom! It's Rocktober.
You're jittery,
okay?
Jake.
It's Rocktober. Listen, it's Oxbookter, and I want. Oh my God, it starts sphincter, but it's Oxsphincter.
It's the Rocktober.
Yes, the Rocktober. Sure, the hashtag has already started. Rocktober. You can't. You
I know
can't
it took
change
off.
It.
I made a
Rocksphincter.
huge mistake. I couldn't keep up with the amount
all
of
right,
rock
Job.
pictures people were tweeting. I
Getting
couldn't-
too
like
many.
you go to my mentions on
Stop.
my
You
phone.
should set up an IFT with a hue light to flash red whenever you get a rock
That would be
photo.
constant.
New rock photo.
You go to my mentions on Twitter and it's just
Oh, the
The
rock.
Rock,
And
the
it's
Rock,
the
the
same
Rock, the
pictures
Rock, the
too
Rock.
over and over. I'm
and
sure.
surprisingly nobody sent me the picture
of him with
of
the,
him eating pizza. I had to find that myself.
He's not even
That must have
eating
been
pizza in that
devastating.
He's just
picture.
in
I had
fr-
to
he's-
find that one myself.
He's
You know how hard that was?
He's just triumphant over pizza. He's not actually eating it,
He's
but
just
he's
flexing over.
he's
like,
like,
So he's
"Pizza!"
disrespecting pizza?
No, he's not at all.
Okay.
He's honestly honoring it by being
But-
in its presence.
Listen, stop stuttering, please. This week's poll question is, what spooky movie should we do a commentary track for? First time we're ever doing this.
Halloween.
We'll take your choice. What should we do? Now, okay, with our discretion, we
You
make
didn't,
the
even
final
tell, you didn't even tell me we were
I
doing
know.
this.
We make the final decision. If it's The Room, we're not doing it.
No,
because
'cause it's not-
it's too
well, it's
stupid.
not
That one will
scary.
never be good. Yeah, first of all, it's not scary.
We want spooky movies.
It's so yeah, something spooky. And we are doing a spooky movie for next week.
Kind
that-
of always spooky.
I'll just
man.
say it's a banned movie. That's all I'll say. Okay, you'll see. Some people might know what I'm talking about already.
A little bit.
Might have a guess. But yeah, let us know what spooky movie, and try to think of like one that's a goof if you can. I think that would be a lot better. But
So,
whatever.
look-
What spooky movie should we do a commentary track for? Let us know on Facebook.com/prettymuchit. You can vote in this poll, and we will find out next week what we're doing, and we'll do it.
Yeah.
So there you go.
Look already on the screen behind us. There's Twitter, and there's Lonnie tweeting me a picture of The Rock.
Yep, there it is.
Good going.
The
Lonnie.
31 days of hashtag The Rocktober.
Yeah, The Rocktober.
Oh, all right, he's playing
The
along.
Rocktober.
All right.
Yeah.
All right, here. There you
Yeah,
go.
it's hard changing a hashtag mid Twitter campaign. I really hope the final day of October, The Rock just tweets me and he's like, "Hey, thanks, man, you're real
Hey,
cool."
thanks.
Final day and
Hey,
the
thanks.
last.
Yeah.
Yeah, the final day.
And on the final day,
minute,
The
11th
Rock
Rocktober.
acknowledged Jake and said thank you, and it was great.
Hashtag Ask PMI. At Trace Savure. I always don't know how to pronounce this
Yeah.
fellow's name, but it's Trace.
He's cool though.
Are you feeling spooky yet?
Boo! Yeah.
No, now he is.
Yeah,
He
got
is
him.
now because now he's gotten
You
over
got
it.
me. You filled my spook
That's not
meter.
fair. I filled his spook meter all the way to 100. At El Mekoa, God help me. Favorite fall-themed drink/treat?
Ooh.
For
wow.
me, I don't get into like the pumpkin stuff, so
I
don't really care.
I'm not
Pumpkin-
gonna
I guess
go
candy
crazy.
corn? I don't know.
Pumpkin beer.
Pumpkin pie.
Oh, pumpkin beer. Yeah, there's different
Pumpkin beer,
beers and
pumpkin
stuff.
pie.
At UCB East, did I tell you they got rid of the shandy, and now they've got like the fall version of it.
Oh, that's
I guess
cool.
that makes sense.
I will say, I really like a nice Thanksgiving sandwich. You guys ever have one of those?
yeah, on
That's
Thanksgiving.
not a
But after
beverage.
Thanksgiving.
No, you can actually get them.
Did
in
he say
places.
beverage?
Drink or treat.
Oh,
And I think it was
yeah.
a
So to treat is a Thanksgiving sandwich with like turkey, and
Okay.
cranberry, and stuffing on it.
That's
I
fair.
think turkey is too
fine.
dry.
It's not fun, but that's fine.
Not when you have cranberry. And
What about you? Did you
stuffing
have one or
and stuff
no?
on it.
Did you? Pumpkin. What was it?
No, I
Or
was
you
gonna
didn't
say
say
like
pumpkin.
I enjoy pumpkin, but
Stuff?
I'm not
Okay.
gonna like go out of my mind.
Get like your pumpkin
pumpkin's
spice
bad.
latte
Yeah.
and shit. Yeah. At Murph Kennefic, favorite goofy Halloween film?
Goofy.
A very goofy.
I gotta
Halloween.
go. Yeah.
very
Is that a
goofy.
movie?
I was gonna say that's what I thought too. No, I mean, I always say when good girls go bad, but I don't think it's goofy. I love that movie.
Oh,
And Tower of Terror.
What is it? Trick or Treat? Is that the movie I'm thinking
Yeah,
of?
that's not goofy though.
That's a little goofy.
It's
A
goofy,
little
but it's
bit,
definitely
yeah.
dark. It's like I'm thinking of like silly movies. I guess I don't know.
You
Hocus
know-
Pocus. Hocus Pocus. That's one of my
Yeah,
favorites.
definitely.
Yeah.
Hocus Pocus.
I-
Sarah
I-
Jessica Parker looked hot.
I love
That,
that
was
movie
before
when
she
I was
transformed
like,
into a horse.
Yeah.
I love that movie when I was like 10.
Is that a horse? Wait a minute. Do that again.
Yeah, definitely a horse.
That's Jake's version of a horse.
Wait, no.
Dying horse.
Wait, let me try for real.
You're not even
Holy
doing that.
shit! That's a horse getting absorbed by Satan.
Wait
Anyway.
a second. Goofy Halloween film. You know what I've been watching actually a lot? I watched it last year multiple times. The first episode of Sleepy Hollow, the TV show.
Oh, I heard that show's not bad.
It's okay, but
heard
the
it's not
first
bad.
episode
If you stick
is
with it.
just really cool.
Cool. All right.
And Halloweeny
All right.
because Headless Horseman.
Goofy Halloweeny movies.
The Headless Horseman isn't actually in the show at
Yes,
all.
he is. I've seen.
He's in the first episode or so.
He's in definitely the new season.
He shows up once in a while, but he's not like the main crux
Cool.
of the...
Yeah.
It's important to me, okay?
All right.
Go ahead, Mike. I'm
Go
sorry.
ahead.
Fuck you, Eric.
Spooky movies.
I'm gonna get my
Spooky,
boogers
goofy
on.
movies.
Yeah, like what's around Halloween like a kind of a guilty pleasure, I guess. Anything?
Oh man.
You ever see The Hollow? I would love to do a commentary track for The Hollow. That was a shit.
Now I'm
movie.
trying to
Is that
think
the
of like
CG one?
That was Kaylee Cuoco and Nick Carter.
do cartoons count?
Yeah, sure.
Rocko's Modern Life Halloween special. Classic.
You know what? I feel like we're gonna get a lot of these questions over the month, so
Yeah.
we'll probably get into
Simpsons
that.
one are so good.
Sure.
How
Jurassic
could I
Horror.
not have thought of that?
Sure.
Treehouse of Horror.
And also The Shining. At Doanel Noah asked, "What is
The
your
TV special.
favorite candy to get when you go trick or treating?"
can we
Tootsie
just
Rolls.
can we just change this to favorite
Bless
candy
you.
or because like
When you go trick or treating.
You
Well,
get
what do you
anything.
get when you go trick or treating? But I feel like
Oh.
you don't get because like the fun size changes the whole game. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
The fun sizes and stuff change the whole game for me. So it's like I honestly don't want Skittles when
Well,
I'm trick or treating, but
well-
Skittles were my favorite normally.
there
Are.
years ago, I don't know why it was discontinued, but Hershey made this chocolate bar called Hershey S'mores,
Ooh.
and it was the best chocolate bar ever made.
I like the cookies and cream one.
But they stopped making them. So
Interesting.
I guess that's when my childhood died. Was that
Okay.
day?
I like when you get like Jesus pamphlets. It's pretty funny.
You get Jesus pamphlets?
You
Oh,
eat
yeah,
them?
never.
And
No,
you
but-
eat them?
No, you get them and you laugh at me, throw them on the ground.
Wait, as somebody like,
Inappropriate,
in-
Jake.
instead of candy, someone has given you a pamphlet.
That's never happened to
Oh,
him.
yeah,
He's
I've
a
got
liar.
that.
He's
I've
a
got that.
liar.
Believe-
I've gotten pennies. Before.
I've gotten-
I've
like-
gotten an apple.
It's like
Yeah.
embrace Jesus Christ and it has like a crossword puzzle on it and stuff. No,
Like
I
a-
swear
like a
to
What
God.
does that have to do with Halloween?
Exactly. It's
Maybe
just like people who give pennies.
Maybe it shows Jesus on the cross, but he's got a jack-o'-lantern head.
No.
Oh,
Nope,
it's a
that'd be
scary.
pretty cool.
Yeah, it's a
That'd be pretty
scary
cool, though.
Jesus. You ever seen someone dressed as Jesus for Halloween? I've never seen that.
No,
Well, maybe you
no.
could dress as like
Crucifix Jesus.
Yeah, crucifix Jesus.
What is it, like an action figure add-on? What is what? Now with crucifix.
You know, when
action.
he carries it.
Great. I played Jesus in a play one time, and I had to carry that cross around, so I know how it feels. Is what I'm trying to say. So,
rough.
guys,
Well, is that the one
please.
when you go Jesus?
Jesus?
Yeah,
All
his
right.
name wasn't Jesus.
Our
That's what
last-
he screamed when he got whipped.
Our last hashtag Ask PMI. What is? And I'm gonna just say, and that's pretty much it first because this is gonna happen quick. So, and that's pretty much it. What does Jake taste like?
No, Eric, no, God, Jesus.
Despair.